Hello everybody, this is Graham, also known as Collect75. Welcome to part 2 of my Decepticon Powermasters review. This one is for the Generation 1 toy Darkwing, and there's something about this guy that is just not as good as Dreadwind, I always felt. I mean, if you look at his plane mode, and it's a pretty damn good plane mode, it's already let down by the fact that where we put the guns in this mode, I just don't think that's a good look for it. You can open out these wings, and he does have two holes here where you can put the guns. They look slightly better, but then you can't close the wings back up into that mode, or whatever you call it. So what I do is I just take the guns off and not bother. I think that actually looks a hell of a lot better without them, like that. I think that just looks a much better plane mode without the guns. But it does look better with the wings swept open, like that. I actually really like it. I think this guy's an F14 Tomcat or something like that, I can't remember. And again, it's a pretty damn good plane mode, not as good as Thing. Mainly only let down because you can see the hands, but then you're just left with this hanging off the back. And this is the biggest letdown. Yeah, it is a shame about this. If it weren't for this, and you'd have both those engines there, you know, it would have been a fantastic plane mode. It really would have. It's a shame they just couldn't have worked that out, but there we go. That is it really for this mode. Yeah, there you go. He does have some wheels again, a bit like Dreadwind, but he doesn't roll so well. Yeah, so, right, okay, that's the plane mode done. He is a Powermaster, of course, so we can take his little engine off. And this guy is called Throttle. Again, I was shame he hasn't chromed on that. That would have been quite cool. We're just going to transform here. The most simplest transformation in the world. And it's weird how, if I look at this guy's head sculpt, it's like a weird fish, shark type thing. It's quite weird. Again, he's just got the same articulation of moving the arms, but that's it. And then obviously to transform Darkwing to robot mode, we need to plug him back in. And we just plug him in there and he stays nicely in there. And doing so releases a catch for this mechanism, like so. Well, it would if mine actually broke. I snapped it off a long time ago because it really played up to high heaven. I could never, sometimes I could get it out quite easy, other times it would jam in there, I couldn't do it. And then it noticed that it had put quite a few stress marks on it. So I thought, you know what, it's not going to hinder it whatsoever if I just break the blooming catch off. So I did, and now it just works absolutely perfectly. You don't need throttle, but there we go, it don't matter, really, to be honest. And he's mine, I've had him since I was a kid, so it didn't bother me. And all these labels are retro labels, so that's why they look quite good. Right, anyway, so let's transform this guy into robot mode. Now, he does suffer the most annoying thing that he is just got a plane on his back. Once you do that, we're just going to turn it around, and now here's all the robot. Let me close up the wings, fold them back, like so. Open up the arms. I think this is the front end. Now, this mechanism actually is supposed to turn it. The head is supposed to come out of there, but mine has long since decided that it doesn't want to do that anymore. So I have to, as I turn it round, I have to try and coax it out of there. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. It is absolutely bloody annoying. Now it's jammed in there. Hang on. Let's see if when it comes this way. No, you just don't want to know anymore. It's a shame. It's probably missing a link off the gear. Maybe I'll snap it off. So what I have to do is try and prise the head out and turn it at the same time. And I'll pull the head up. There we go. So I've done that. There we go. Once you get it past that first notch, it's done. And there it is. Pull these legs out, rotate them down and around. Click them into place here. Open out the little heel spurs, rotate the little foot around and into place, and that is basically Darkwing done. Rotate them around, and there's his arms. And I think his robot mode is a lot better than Dreadwind's. And then he's got two guns, like so you can put them in here, no problem whatsoever. Yeah. And there is Darkwing in robot mode. Now he has quite a cool head sculpt. I don't know if that's going to show up too well in this light. I need to sort my lights out one day. Yeah, let's look again. And I think he's got a cool rope mode actually. You get no articulations on the legs other than manoeuvring them out like that, but that is it. But the arms really make up for it. And really, when I was a kid, all I wanted was the arms really, just so I could smack someone in the face or whatever, or point his gun at people. That's all I wanted. And it's a really good figure. I like it. I liked it when I was a kid. Always just thought it was annoying about the plane mode where that bit gets in the way of those engines there. Other than that, it's a cool robot. Right, I'm going to transform quickly back into plane mode, and we'll continue the transformation with Dreadwing. Right, so here he is back in plane mode. And now to transform him into Dreadwing, or both these guys, it is quite a simple thing. I really like the fact that these guys would only combine in jet mode. I thought that was quite novel, and you didn't really get things like that back then. So that's why I do love Transformers, because there was loads of different gimmicks, and this is one of those gimmicks that I really did actually like. Right, so the first thing we're going to do on Dreadwind here is take this back portion up and just rotate it up like that. And then we're going to come around to the front here, and he has these hidden little front little wings just in here. We're going to untab them and fold them around, and that is it for him for the moment. Going to come to those in a minute. There's some extra little guns there. Oh, don't want it to fall down there. Then we're going to come to Darkwing here. Now we're going to split these wings like that, rotate this section up and around, and just keep it roughly parallel to the rest of it. And then we are going to pick him up, and now then we have some connectors in there. We've got these two connectors here, and then these two little ones here, and the two bottom ones are going to fit right into these, and then the two little ones into those. And surprisingly, it is a very good fit, and it's not going to come apart on those joints at all, and it's always amazed me just how well they connect. Then as a byproduct, we have more connectors. We can just fit that into there. That goes in there. And then we rotate, well, not rotate, I keep saying it, we push Dreadwind's wings right back into position, and that creates another connector. So he's got like about 3 different connectors points, and so then he becomes this solid chunk, and he's one big jet now. And then we open up Darkwing's wings all the way, right behind Dreadwind's, and then we open up this little extra tail section, and it folds right up behind the top wing on Dreadwind there. And then we can give him some extra ornaments. Both these guns from both figures could combine like that, and then you could plug one set into the back port here, and then the next set onto this side, like so. And this is your combined Dreadwing, and he just looks amazing. I love him. I loved it when I was a kid. I loved this figure. Did I ever find it slightly cumbersome? I don't know. Maybe I did when I was playing with it. I just thought it didn't really feel like it just had the manoeuvrability of the single jets. I don't know, but either way, it damn well looks cool, doesn't it? It is basically 2 jets slammed together, but I actually find that it creates a very, very workable jet, or combination of jets. I just really like it, and again, it's what I liked about Generation 1. You don't even get that these days, things like this, the old gimmick like this. But it was great. I love these guys, and if you don't have them, you should get them, because they are well worth it, and I don't think they're that expensive these days. Yeah, it is well worth picking up. Right, okay, I'm going to leave this review there. Hope you liked it. I'm going to be doing some more Generation 1 toys coming up, unless I've uploaded loads already. It just depends on what order I end up uploading these in. Really. Anyway, right, okay, I'm going to leave this one here, and I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.